To understand the role of Scrum Master, we have gained and understand what Scrum process is. Basically, Scrum Master or team has three important key roles: the product owner, the Scrum Master, and the development team, which are self-organizing and cross-functional. Self-organizing teams choose how best to accomplish their work rather than being directed by others outside the team. Cross-functional teams have all competencies needed to accomplish the work without depending on others not part of the team. The team model in Scrum is designed to optimize flexibility, creativity, and productivity. The Scrum team has proven itself to be increasingly effective for all the earlier stated uses and any complex work. Scrum team deliver products iteratively and incrementally, maximizing opportunity for feedback incremental and delivery of done product ensure potentially useful version of working product is always available. So, first of all, the role of product owner. In product owner, there is always a question: who is the owner of the product? Well, it's not a client. Well, product owner is someone who represents a client or the stakeholder. So the client gives all the requirement and the team get the requirement from the owner. Product owner is responsible for the work the team is supposed to be complete. The main role of the product owner is to motivate the team to achieve goal and the vision of the product. Optimizing the value of the work the development team performs, ensuring that the product backlog is visible, transparent, and clear to all, and to show what the Scrum team will work on next, and ensuring the development team understands item in the product backlog to the level needed. The product owner is one person, not a committee. The product owner may represent the desire of the committee in the backlog and change in backlog, where in backlog item priority must address the product owner when there is a change. Entire organization must respect the product owner for to succeed. Now, another role comes in the development team. In development teams, the teams should be either 6 or 8 to 9 people, where we need to see that in team that do we have one tester, one developer, one deployer? Not exactly. So this is a cross-functional team. Basically, every person should know everything in the team. One person knows testing, but the same person can be developer, and same person knows how to design software. Where there is an advantage in this, and the advantage is they should not be depending on someone else. If one person is absent for a day, they can't say they don't have the tester to test. So anyone can be able to do that in Scrum. So development team is self-organizing and cross-functional team who carries out the work which happens during sprint. So they all work together to deliver project. Individual development team members may have specialized skills and areas of focus, but accountability belongs to the development team as a whole. So, how does the Scrum development team work? Here the backlog is here, and the sprint plan is making here, and there is a daily meeting up to 15 minutes daily meeting for discussion. and review of the project. Same process is repeated. Now comes the Scrum Master. Here, Scrum Master. So, who is this possible to manage the entire Scrum working development team focusing on development work? So we need some who manage this Scrum meetup, like guiding, helping, achieving tasks that can be done by Scrum Master only. He is the center of the Scrum. He is at the center of the Scrum, coordinating all project activity and linking customer different part of the project. So the Scrum Master is the heart of the Scrum process. He is the team resident. He is the team's resident facilitator responsible for helping all team members follow Scrum theories, rules, and practices. Rather than manage team, Scrum Master works to assist both team as well as a product owner. Scrum Master makes sure that the team does not have any distraction or unwanted meetings. He helps team owner impediments and guides them to achieve the best result at the end of every sprint. He ensures that the team understands and lives for values and principles of Scrum that who Scrum Master is. He makes sure that everyone following the Scrum rules and practices. What makes a good Scrum Master? Scrum Master is not a project manager, neither a boss. He is not responsible for taking to stakeholders. He is not the one will be responsible if something goes wrong. He is the one who is calling everyone for Scrum meeting. So here comes the role. Scrum Master is responsible to demonstrate various traits to maximize Scrum team performance and productivity. He is responsible for making the team do their best by overcoming plausible obstacles that they might come across when they are working. And to do that, Scrum Master plays different roles. Basically, he serves three groups of people: product owner, development team, and the organization. And the role a Scrum Master plays for the product owner is in multiple ways. He helps product owner find effective techniques to manage product backlog effective. He ensures product owner knows how to manage the product backlog to maximize the value of the team and what they are doing. He also facilitates Scrum events like meeting, reviews, retrospective as when needed by the product owner. He helps product owner understand and practice agile principle very thoroughly. He makes sure that the goals and the scope of the project are understood by everyone on the team. This way the product backlog owned by the product owner is in the perfect shape. Lastly, the importance of understanding of a product planning is empirical environment. So naturally Scrum Master adapts as being agile and practice agility. Next, the Scrum Master service to the development team. Scrum Master acts as coach, helping them to self-organize and work cross-functionally. He also assists the team in creating the high-value product by removing obstacles or impairments in the process and the coaching them through different meeting or other venue whenever the help is needed. Obstacle and the impairments means it can be anything that slow downing the teams and stopping them from doing different work. So Scrum Master removes all such bottleneck, impairments, obstacles and make sure that Scrum team is working perfect place and performance. He facilitates Scrum events as when requested by the entire team. Importantly, he makes sure that the entire team understands they follow Scrum values and principles. Scrum Master guides the team and organization when they are new to Scrum or adapted, and Scrum Master service to the organization. So the he Scrum Master service organization in multiple ways like he guides and coaches organization in adopting Scrum framework and Agile principle. He also makes sure that all the employees and the stakeholder and the organization, it can be external or internal stakeholder, that understands and implements Scrum with practicing with ease. He also helps them to understand Scrum empirical theory, where theoretically plans the Scrum implementation within an organization. He boosts up the communication and the collaboration amongst different stakeholders and team members. He also works with other Scrum masters to increase effectiveness of application which is developed using Scrum. He also makes changes to increase productivity of entire organization and the Scrum team. So this is some of different role of Scrum Master. This is how Scrum Master service serves product owner, development team and organization as a whole. This way Scrum Master is at the center of the Scrum team, coordinating all the project activities and linking customer and differentiating the part of the project.